Hey there everybody, it's Thorpe, and first I wanted to say thank you to all my viewers on my last video, most viewed video ever, most liked video ever, like huge shout out to you guys are awesome. In the comments of that video, I noticed a lot of people talking or asking about these semi-AFK vertical farms, how to make them, how to use them. So today I wanted to talk to you about the easiest way to build these farms on the garden. Now, because of the garden update and because of this wonderful builder's ruler, these are a lot easier to build than they were before. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some very simple methods to make every kind of vertical semi-AFK farm. Hopefully I'll be able to use these farms and I'll be able to tell you which one's better, why it's better, and what speeds you have to do. If you happen to know the speeds for farming these guys, please put them in the comments below. I'll pin them or add them to the description or whatever, because I want to be able to farm these as efficiently as possible to do my comparisons. So the first thing that we're going to do in order to build these semi-AFK farms is we are gonna make a grab our desk and we're gonna go to a plot and we're gonna go ahead and put in a mushroom preset. Now the mushroom preset, you're gonna have to have at least one mushroom in your inventory for it to plant. You're not gonna use the mushrooms, you're just gonna use kind of the fact that it's already a little bit lower to break down 3 extra layers of dirt so that you're right above this bedrock layer. Now for most of these farms, this might not matter, but that little extra bit of height that you get from doing this may make the difference in whether something is completely AFK or, renewable by the time you get to the bottom versus not. The other thing that I'm going to highly recommend is that you have a 5x1 set of plots that you can kind of just stack these along. And I'm going to show you how to make a preset that you can then use to copy and paste all the way across for these plots. Now for the sake of this demonstration, in order to keep my block costs low and to make this a little bit faster of a video for you guys to watch, I'm going to go ahead and do this kind of on the end of the plot so you only get a little bit of farm visible, but I'll show you that this works kind of in an extensive way and you can make this go all the way across your garden. There's a couple things on this farm that I'm not a huge fan of that I might have to redo, sad day. But I'm going to show you how to not do those mistakes as well. As you can see, this vertical farm goes all the way across. Now I haven't set up the semi-AFK part of it where you like drop down and go across, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. But remember that I'm going to show you on a small space, and this is obviously going to not work very well in a small space. You're going to want a huge space of farm in order to do this. So while I'm doing this demonstration of how to build these farms, you're going to see that I'm going to do it at the end of a plot. I highly recommend doing it at the end of the plot, or at a plot on the end rather, so you don't have like extra builder's ruler stuff going in every which way. So this is going to be the edge of my plot. You can see this changes from plot 18 to 8 right on this line. So normally I would build right here in order to be able to get the best bang for my buck. So I'm going to build kind of like right on the edge of this plot so that I can copy it. So everything that I do in this video, you're going to want to do right on the edge of a plot. Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's talk about the wheat, carrot, potato, and netherwort farms. For this one, you are going to want to build it in the following way, and you're going to want to build it in kind of a symmetrical pattern. So you're going to want like 2 farms together. So I would recommend building wheat and then potato and then carrot and netherwort, or whatever order you want. The difference will be for the netherwort one, you're just going to use soul sand instead of dirt. So I'm going to show you how to build one like double farm right now. So the first step, so step 1, is going to take your choice blocks. So remember I told you to pick a block, any block. I'm going to use dirt because that's really easy. And you're going to make a backstop all the way up. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Now remember, when you build this for real, you're going to build it all the way over there, and you're going to build it all the way down. I'm just showing you this for the sake of demonstration and to save myself some blocks during this demonstration. Next, after you build your backstop, you're just going to put, whatever choice block you want all the way up. And that's so as you're doing your semi-AFK farm, you don't accidentally fall off or anything like that, especially if you're like me and you tend to like get a little sleepy when you do this for a long time. All right, so then step 2 is we're going to put half slab. So it's going to be half slab of any half slab you want. And then we're going to use our dirt space block. So dirt, dirt. and then half slab ruler, dirt, dirt, half slab ruler, dirt, dirt, half slab ruler, all the way up. Then you're going to count over 9 blocks. Now, technically, your one farm is going to be 4 blocks long, but because it just makes sense to build these in sets of 2 so they remain symmetrical, you only have to use one water source. If you build one, you're probably going to want the other one. We're going to go ahead and just build 2 at once. So you're going to count over 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then on the 10th block, you're going to do a builder's ruler of your slabs. So just make sure that the count is right before you go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you're going to do the same thing. Dirt, dirt, half slab ruler, dirt, dirt, half slab ruler, dirt, dirt, half slab ruler, all the way up as high as you want your farm to go. Next, you are going to place a dirt block right here on the side. Nope, that's wrong, sorry. You're going to place a dirt block right here, and then you're going to builder's ruler on top of it. But in order to be able to do that successfully, you're actually going to do that with dirt. So this one has to be dirt. This is not a choice block. This is not a half slab. This is your farmland. It has to be dirt. If you don't have a builder's wand, you're going to go ahead and go off of this side all the way across. So right off of this half slab, you're going to click it, and then you are going to go all the way across so that you have something like this, so that you can builder's ruler over everything. If, however, you have a builder's wand, you only need to do it with 1 block. So I have a builder's wand, so I'm only going to do it with 1 block. And then I'm going to go back and break these extra blocks. Take my infinite dirt wand and put it into my builder's wand, and dirt all the way across. Notice there will be a water block in the middle. I still highly recommend dirting all the way across because this will make it easier to build overall. And I misclicked somewhere in there, so I built an extra. I feel like I did something else weird. Okay, all right, no, that's good. All right. So we've builder's wand across, we've broken our extra blocks. That was step 3, we made our farmland. Step 4, we're gonna do glowstone. So for glowstone, we're gonna take our builder's ruler, we're gonna make sure that our glowstone is our blocks that are in the front. And we're gonna do dirt, glowstone ruler, dirt, glowstone ruler, dirt, glowstone ruler, dirt, glowstone ruler, all the way up. We're gonna come back down and we're gonna break that extra dirt. Next, we are going to break this block with our builder's ruler. Now for the first layer, you're gonna have to add, I wouldn't add glowstone. I would just add another dirt. So we have to put this guy back. Okay, there we go. Add another dirt because otherwise the water won't work. But we're gonna go up and break the dirt on top of the glowstone. And this is for step 5, the water. And then we're going to take our Prisma pump, which is something you can buy from the farmer shop. And you're going to right click, and it is just going to make water source blocks all the way down. And that's perfect. So that's all we need to do. And we're done. Sometimes the Prisma pump will bug out. And if you're doing like the whole plot, it won't go all the way down. In that case, all you have to do is go to wherever the water stream ends, click it again, and then you can use your magical water bucket to fill in the gaps. You can't place a Prisma pump where there is flowing water, so just keep that in mind. You'll have to fix that up however you want. All right, so now we have our water. So for step 6, we're gonna grab the Hoe of Greatest tilling, which will till a whole row of farmland. It makes it really easy when we're doing this on a whole plot, and we're just gonna till all the way across. And that's it. Easy peasy. We are now done the bulk of the vertical farm. Obviously, if you're going to build it all the way up, it's going to take you a teensy bit longer, but not by a lot because all the rows are done by themselves. It's just a question of the height going higher. And you will need a lot of glowstones. Just FYI, go mine some glowstone or whatever you need to do to get some glowstone. Now, we'll plant after we have copied and pasted it, and we have fixed the edges in the way that I will show you at the end of the video. So next, let's talk about pumpkin and melon. So for the first step of pumpkin and melon, you are going to make an optional block. So you're going to take your choice block all the way up. So remember, this is going to be the backstop both for this farm and for the pumpkin and melon farm. So we're going to be able to kind of combine that here. So my choice block will be dirt because I'm cheap. And I'm just doing that all the way up to show you kind of what that would look like. Obviously, this is a miniature version. You just keep going for the other stuff. So then we are going to get a little bit weird here. So get ready. So follow these steps closely and you won't have any issues. But if you don't, well, good luck to you. Then you're going to grab any choice block you want, one block apart, and go all the way up. Now this is going to be the backstop for your pumpkin farm, and it is also going to be a hydration for part of the farm. And then you are going to do the following pattern. You're going to go Prisma Pump, Dirt, and then Choice Block Ruler. Now this choice block is kind of optional. You can theoretically just Prisma Pump and do water sources all the way up. I just don't like that personally, so, you know, do what you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do this so we don't get water kind of splashing everywhere. So we're going to go, we still will get water splashing everywhere. Hold on. There we go, fixed it. That's just for the water. You don't have to do that at all because when you do this at the edge of the plot, it'll paste and it'll go to the edges and you don't need to worry about that because it won't go over. All right, so then we're gonna go Prisma Pump, Dirt, Choice Block, Prisma Pump, Dirt, Choice Block, Prisma Pump, Dirt, Choice Block, all the way up. And I guess I can do this one, but I won't actually build that layer of farm, so I don't need that one. So then that's step one. This is what I like to call the backstop and water tunnel. You can get rid of these extra dirts if you want. You don't have to, but I like things clean. Next, we're gonna make our walking platform. So this is gonna be a little bit weird because this is gonna be a choice block. But again, I'm gonna use dirt, so you know, keep that in mind. So let's make sure we got our Infinidirt here. Okay, so then we're gonna go dirt, dirt, choice block ruler, 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 all the way up. And then we can go ahead and get rid of that extra dirt. Okay, next we're gonna build the pumpkin farm plant section 1. So this is gonna be step 3, the 2 pumpkin section. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, just like that. And in order to be able to do this easily, if you don't have a builder's wand, you're gonna go 4 blocks over. I'm just gonna go 1 block over. So 1 block over, 1 block over, and above. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, get rid of the extra blocks. Swap to the builder's wand, the Infinidirt wand, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, all the way up. Okay, and that is going to be our 2 pumpkin section. Next, we are going to go swap back to take our Infinidirt wand back to our ruler, and we're gonna go dirt, dirt, dirt ruler, dirt ruler, dirt, dirt, dirt ruler, all the way up the farm. Dirt, dirt, ruler, ruler, dirt, dirt, ruler, ruler. And then we're gonna go back and get rid of these extra blocks. So this is gonna be our 2 pumpkin section and then our 1 pumpkin section. And we're gonna be able to break 3 pumpkins all at the same time. Next, we're gonna need to do the glowstone for this section. So go to the builder's ruler, make sure we're loaded up on glowstone. And this glowstone is gonna come in to 2 parts. So the first part is gonna go here. So we're gonna go dirt, glowstone ruler, 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 all the way up the farm. So now we have built 1/2 or 1 unit of a pumpkin slash melon farm. If you don't want to build the other one, so you just want pumpkin or just want melon, then what you need to do is to leave a gap here and then just build a backstop here and then skip forward in the video to where I show you what this middle block section will look like. If, however, you like me and you like to do things efficiently, then we are gonna do the melon farm in kind of the other side of this in a way that allows us to use less blocks. So we're gonna go ahead and count. So we're gonna do space and then 1, 2, 3, sorry, space, 1, 2, this is easier while flying. Space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, block. Space, block. So let's make sure we counted that again. Space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space. So 8 total blocks, and then we're gonna do a block and then a space. So now you're gonna do builder's ruler with your choice block again to build another little water tunnel. And then you're gonna go ahead and fill that water tunnel. I'm doing this little square. You don't need to do that if you're doing the whole plot. So for that, you're gonna do pump, dirt, choice block ruler, 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 all the way up. And then you're gonna go back and you can get rid of this extra dirt block if you're like me and you like to make things precise. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna count over and we're gonna do the exact opposite of what we did over here. So we're gonna leave a space and then we are going to do dirt, sorry, choice block ruler, dirt, choice block ruler all the way up. And this is gonna be our walking platform. And then we're gonna go over, break that block. And then we're gonna make 4 over, so this has to be dirt. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, if you don't have a builder's rule, or sorry, a builder's wand, you're gonna have to go over 3 blocks so you can builder's ruler all the way across. I have one, so I will not be doing that. And then break that block. And we're gonna swap our dirt wand to the builder's wand. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way up our farm. Then we're gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, and swap the builder's wand back to the ruler. We're gonna go 2 dirt wands. 1, 2, dirt wand, 1, 2, dirt wand, 1, 2, dirt wand, all the way up. Break our blocks. And now we're gonna do this middle section. So if you didn't want to build this and you just built a wall right here, this is gonna be for you guys as well. Now what's cool about water in Minecraft is that it will actually hydrate farmland 1 block below the water as well. So in order to make this neat, we're gonna put a block here. Again, don't need to do that. So in order to do this middle section, we are going to go ahead and do 1 dirt block so that our water is on the same level as this. And then we're gonna go prismarine pump. And then we are going to place a dirt block here and make sure that we have glowstone selected like this. So then we're gonna go glowstone, prismarine pump, dirt, glowstone ruler, prismarine pump, dirt, glowstone ruler, prismarine pump, dirt, all the way up. And with that, we're gonna go back and we're gonna break these blocks. And that is going to be our pumpkin farm after we hoe it with our hoe. So we're gonna go ahead and hoe this. So you're gonna hoe, space, hoe, space, hoe. So sorry, I didn't get rid of these blocks. So hoe, and I would actually go up and down to do these. So you go all the way up, hoeing that row. And then all the way up and down hoeing this row, this row, this row, and finally that row. And that's going to be it for our pumpkin and melon farm. So this is kind of our platform, and we're going to stand here and we're going to break 3 pumpkins at once and go sideways and back and forth. So for our final farm, the one that last one I'm gonna show you is going to be the sugarcane farm. So this now has us with 2 of those first plants. We have a pumpkin, we have a melon, or 2 pumpkins if if you like that. And for sugarcane, we're gonna have our choice block backstop all the way up. We can actually reuse this backstop, which is nice. Then we're gonna have our walking platform right here. And in order to utilize that to our best advantage, we actually have to place a block. So we have to go ahead and use a builder's ruler. And we're gonna make sure we have our choice block in there, which in my choice is dirt. So choice block, dirt, 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 choice block ruler, dirt, 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 choice block ruler, 3 dirts, choice block ruler, all the way up. And don't break this dirt. So then you're gonna have a dirt right here. So on the middle block, and then choice block across, middle block, choice block across, middle block, choice block across. In this case, it's already there. Then for this next one, you are going to need to put 2 dirts. So for the actual farm, we're gonna need to place a dirt block, dirt block, dirt ruler, dirt ruler, dirt block, dirt block, dirt ruler, dirt ruler, dirt block, dirt block, dirt ruler, dirt ruler. So now we have our first planting platform. If you want to just have 1 sugarcane farm, I think 2 might be needed for it to be infinite. I'm not sure. I haven't done the math myself. So bear with me. I'm going to do 2. If you want to just do 1, then skip this next step. This next step is going to be placing a second water source and then another planting platform. So then we're going to do the kind of an ending on the other side. So this is how we're going to do it. It's going to be dirt, dirt, ruler, dirt, dirt, ruler of your choice block or any block you want. And then here we have it again. So then we're going to go back and do another planting platform. So we're going to ruler, ruler. And then we have dirt, dirt, ruler, ruler, dirt, dirt, ruler, ruler, dirt, dirt, ruler, ruler, all the way across. Then finally, we're going to do another water. And to do that, we're going to go dirt, dirt, ruler, dirt, dirt, choice block ruler, dirt, dirt, choice block ruler. Finally, to finish it, we're going to need another walking platform on this side for kind of this half of the farm. And to do that, we're going to go dirt, choice block, dirt, choice block, dirt, choice block. And then for the bottom layer, obviously just choice block. And then finally, in order to finish it up, you're going to make another choice block barrier retaining wall thingy. And that's it, guys. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot. And then you're going to add water. So just add water, add water, add water into all of these spots. And I'm going to fix this up for myself just so I'm not dealing with water flowing everywhere. So then you're just going to add water to all the places and you are going to have your final sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farm is a lot easier than all the others. Obviously you have to plant it, but other than that, super easy. And now you can plant with the seed bucket. All right, so that's it. So that is how we build all of these farms. Now, how do you turn them into semi-auto farms? Because obviously this is just a farm. There's nothing special about it, right? I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. You can break 3 pumpkins, right? So the way this is going to work is you are going to do all of this all the way up, all the way across. And then you're going to do the following things to make it usable. So just for the sugarcane farm, you're going to need to block off your last 1, 2. So for the sugarcane farm, unfortunately, because the water is part of the walking platform, you're going to have to block off your last 2. Now, remember, do this after you have copied and pasted this. You have it tiled over like however many plots you want to do it, and only do it at the end plots, not everywhere else. And then what you're going to do is you are going to go to your walking platform. So in this case, it's going to be this Half-Slabs. In this case, it's going to be the pumpkins, this block right here, next to the 4. And in the case of the sugarcane, it's going to be the last block on the end is going to be your walking platform. And what you're going to do is you are going to make a hole 1 block from the end. And you're going to make this hole in every other layer. So every other layer, you are going to make a hole. And we're going to do this for all of these farms, just so you can kind of see that it's all the same. There you go. Oops, that was not every other. So it's got to be every other. And then you're going to go to the other side of the farm and you're going to make a hole. Now, remember, this could be 5 plots away. You're going to make a hole in the every other on the other side. So, like, that one's on the right, the next one's on the left. That one's on the right, next one's on the left, all the way across. And this is the same for every farm. Now, if you want to keep it simple, all you have to do is put a block here so that when you fall, and then a block here in case you're still pushing the number. In fact, I would actually make a block all the way there. So then you go, oops, and see that's what happens if you don't have a block. So you need a block there. So we're going to hop into our farm and then see we're going to walk, and then we're going to put a block. And just in case we keep pushing, we're going to put a block and a block all the way up and down on the ends. So remember, this is on the ends. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can actually make these play a note when you get to the end. And the way you do that is you put a pressure plate below the hole and a jukebox instead of that block. So right here, we would put a pressure plate and then a jukebox instead of this block, and it'll play a little note when we get to the next floor. Haha, very fun. And also a nice little audio cue to switch your key to the other direction. Now, the way this gets really interesting is that you can actually place teleport pads at the end. So when you get all the way to the end of your farm, instead of a hole, you're going to place a teleport pad. And yes, these do work in the garden. And you're going to go back and to the very beginning of your farm, you're going to place another teleport pad. So this is red and yellow. So let me just make sure that we will right click red. And red's destination is going to be yellow. Now we're going to make sure that when we get to red, we are going to face, I think it's north, right? This is north. Let's see. Yeah, north. So we're going to get down to yellow, and boom, we're going to start over the farm once again. Go all the way through this massive farm, and we're back, and we're going to do it again. And so that's it, guys. That's how you make a semi-auto farm. For the case of pumpkins, you are going to break the pumpkins that are here, here, and here. So you're going to want to do it at like an angle like this. Nope, like this. So you're going to want this angle, and you're just going to hold down left click and go left and right with that angle all the way across with your tool of choice, back and forth for as long as you want. Sugarcane, your angle is going to be 90, so you're just going to go back and forth like this. Same thing for this farm here. Now, the ends of this farm gets a little bit more complicated if you want to do the whole like note block thing. So honestly, I probably just wouldn't bother. But there are ways. It's just not as nice, because then to put a pressure pad, it has to be like a whole block instead of a half block. So you can put the whole block here, and then you'll just have to bump down a level you might miss a few crops. I mean, it's not a big deal, but if you want that, you do that there, the pressure block and the note block. And that's it. This is how you make semi-auto farms in the garden. That's the design that'll let you make them very quickly and efficiently. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so that way I can share this with more people. Thank you guys very much. Bye.